Hey, what's up guys? John here with Maniacs Garage. Thought about jumping on this little side project here with the steering wheel adapter on the 49 Ford. I do have one on there now we've been using. It's the NRG one, and it does not have the piston return spring in it. The clock spring in it. So it's given a check engine light because of it. So I was thinking that, did a little research, and apparently this Momo has room for that inside. So we're gonna see if I can figure out how this thing goes back together and put it on there. Providing that Jim did not take my clock spring and put it into his BMW
that I sold.
And he sold. So hopefully this is the one that's still a good one. Is it? Do we think?
I don't think I used your clock spring. I used your little harness that was very expensive. That was for the airbag. That was from
Okay, good. Well, that won't matter because we're not running airbags anymore on that car. So if that is the case, then we're in good shape.
But I have another one at home too, nevertheless.
So yeah, let's. I'm gonna try to get that on there and see what happens. Alright, so after taking this thing off, I'm just remembering now I'm gonna have to take these covers off so I can get this factory piece back inside in there. Alright, well, let's just keep going, see what happens. Okay, this, I don't know where that's supposed to go. Alright, so let's see. New adapter. So see, the old adapter didn't have accommodations for that. Didn't have enough room. So supposedly this new adapter does. Just trying to figure out which way does this go on though. Oh, it says top, so how about that? So maybe this way. So far so good. It fits the BMW steering shaft. Looks like it's clearing. Oh man, that's cool. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna work. I'm gonna go ahead and connect these things back on over here on this side. So this little guy, I can go ahead and put back in right here, and then I got to make sure that I connect these wires up, which actually I'm still not going to use pretty much any of them except for maybe the horn, because these are for the factory steering wheel that had volume up, down, phone answer, all that stuff, whatever else. No cruise controls here, but you know, had all that stuff in there, possibly actually even airbag, I think all came through here. But with this steering wheel, obviously, I'm not going to be doing all of those, so, but maybe I'd like to get the horn figured out, so I'll have to figure that out still. But, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I'm going to put these screws back in right here, and then I'm going to put the new Momo adapter on and see if it all comes together. All right, before I get too far, I'd like to make this horn work. So the status steering wheel does come with the horn, and it connects through here because I do have a quick release on here as well for the steering wheel. This is the other side of the quick release right here. That's gonna get bolted onto this Momo adapter. So there's a few things going on. From the car's column, Momo adapter, to a quick release by NRG, and then the status steering wheel. And in order to make all this work together, I think I'm gonna go look at the old steering wheel on the BMW, because it should have these plugs. I'm hoping it's not built into the wheel, but it probably is. So let's go check it out, because if it isn't, or if I can modify, I can figure out which one is the horn. I can get this hooked up and I'll have a horn. Oh, let's see if I can find that steering wheel. It should be right here. Bunch of old 49 Ford stuff. There's some stock BMW stuff. So, oh, boat propeller, you know, you always need one of those. Some undercar lights, and then there's the steering wheel. I knew I had it. All right, now here's the big question though. Don't know yet, I'm gonna have to take it apart. Looks good though, looks like there's actually a connector in here, unless this is the one that Jim robbed off of this thing. If I remember correctly, little holes right here, kind of cool. Can't even see them. And then there's a way, I can't remember now, especially being that it's off the car, there's a way to pop it to get this center piece out. I think I need a bigger flathead. I think I'm remembering that you gotta twist it. This might be too big of a flathead, but we lost our number 2 flathead. I can't get it! Woo! I got it! 3 hours later. But I only got one side. So after literally about 20 minutes, maybe more, after enlisting Ryan, and then Jim, we finally got the airbag out of the steering wheel. And it's super simple too, man. Give me that screwdriver.
You had to have owned a BMW.
It's literally, you get it into this little guy right here. Right there. Right there. And you push on that spring. Super easy. How hard can it be? Except that you're doing this. You're in there. All right, well, thanks anyway. All right, so now airbag is out, and this is what I'm after. I need to rob one of these harnesses. So I'm thinking that this harness I don't need, because it looks like these go to the pedal shift. And this is what plugs into the car. So on this side, those two plugged into there. And I'm just wondering if you can see if one of these is Airbagun or Hornenfugen. I don't know. It's German, so. Can you find something on that?
I'm looking.
I'm kind of thinking that the green is the airbag for some reason and the black is the horn. But let's get that confirmed, and then I can go ahead and take this harness out of here and transfer it. All right, let's see if this thing is gonna, the horn is gonna work. Hey, gotta turn that down a little bit though. All right, that's pretty cool. We got a horn, or we will. All right, so I successfully put some connectors on here, and I'm gonna get it all taped up now because I don't want it to be grounding out inside and horn going off the whole time. So it's a grounding switch. All right, let's see if I can fit all this in here. All right, so I was able to get the Momo adapter on. The energy quick disconnect made it up to it. Was able to connect the wires through the factory harness for the horn. So I don't know yet, we haven't tried it yet. So this should click on. All right, that's cool. And then I do need power. And that's not good. Ah, crap. Why?
I bet if you push it in, it stops. Try that.
Okay, let's try that.
Nope, not good.
Why is it grounding? Or what's... because that definitely was working right in the past.
How about now? Try it now.
Are you meaning to do that?
No. So nothing there. So there's something in the horn button. Because if you had a piece of wire, you could touch those two buttons together right now, and it would horn would go off.
Right here.
Yeah. So there's a short somewhere in your horn button.
Okay, well that's better.
We're closer.
That's better. Okay, that's good. So we just have a issue in here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'll take this apart. See what happens. Oh. Look at this. It's sitting there grounding.
It wasn't even hooked up.
Wasn't even hooked up.
Well, that would do it.
They need to be both females here.
Yeah.
So I made up. All right, well, that's easy enough. Sweet. We're not gonna know. That's not it. I think this is the one right here. So I don't know if it's this one or the other one. Or, yeah. Anyway, in order to reset that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this back to the alignment shop. We've already had it there once, but we unfortunately had to redo a steering rack one time because it was leaking. And need to go take it back to the alignment shop. And when I do that, I'm gonna have them actually reset that light on it once it's all centered up. So, and that light, I didn't mention in the beginning, but I didn't mention in the beginning of the video that that light that's on for this zeroing out the steering wheel. I really should know what that sensor is, but anyway, it's not just annoying that it's on, but it also, because I didn't have it all together here, I didn't have this unit in here, the car reads that for the anti-lock brakes and for traction control, and that could explain why we're having problems trying to shut off traction control and try to do a burnout. It wouldn't let it. So hopefully after we get this all sorted out at the alignment shop, we're gonna have that all working properly, and I got a working horn out of it, so that's really cool. So I'm super happy. Thanks guys for watching this video. Hope you guys are subscribed and you'll leave us a thumbs up as we do more videos on this 49 Ford body swap BMW. See you guys later.